Hi guys, I'm taking Tashi, the dog, out for a late walk around the harbor. It's 10:30 something p.m. and I really enjoy these late night walks with him because it's so peaceful and quiet. You can only hear the crickets and the wind in the way too dry leaves of the trees. They are all so dry, and my cell phone has such a bad camera. You can't even see it, although I'm pointing my torchlight onto the tree. It's so nice here, really. We don't meet other dogs, which is good because Tashi is not neutered, so he is a little bit difficult with other male dogs. So always try to avoid the times when other people are taking their dogs out because it's stressful for all of us. And hi. Yeah, and this is supposedly, for quite a while at least, the last really warm summer night. Right now we have 22 Celsius. I have no idea what that is in Fahrenheit, but from tomorrow on it's supposed to be almost 10 degrees colder than today and all the last days, weeks and months, so to say. Still no rain in sight though, although we need it so urgently. All the leaves, all the trees, all the grass, everything is completely dry, and it's like as if it's fall, you know, this rattling of the leaves. We usually have that in fall and not in August already. And the river, you can't see the river, can you? It starts here and it goes over until over there where the light is shining. That's the River Rhine. It is so shallow. Oh, yeah, I think shallow is the word. That many ships can't drive on the Rhine anymore because they're the goods or the stuff they have loaded, they are too heavy and it would be too dangerous for them. They might scratch the ground. And yeah, it's almost, usually the river is about 3.50 meters, 3.80 meters deep. And at the moment it's 1 meter and 10 centimeters, so almost a third of the usual water level. It's crazy. But you know what? This night is so beautiful. If I didn't have to get up early tomorrow morning to take care of some cats and their houses while the people are on vacation, I would totally get my sleeping bag and Tashi for protection. And then not that it's needed. I mean, this is a very peaceful area, but I always feel better when I have a dog with me. And I would go to the sandbank, which has formed because the river is so low, and just lay down on the sandbank and sleep under the open sky and the stars and the bright moon. It's almost full, and it's so bright that you can almost read a book in the moonlight. Yeah, but sadly I can't do that because I have to get up at 7 again. The latest, actually. I should better leave my house at 7, I guess. Yeah, I kind of miss that. I used to sleep outside under the sky a lot of summer nights in the past few years, but this year it's just not possible because, yeah, as I've said before, my last day off was April 16th and my next day off will hopefully be October 10th. And by then it will be way too cold to sleep outside. So, yep. Let me conclude this video by taking you down to the sandbank at least. Tashi, kommst du mit? Taschenka? Tashi? Oh, komm her. Komm, wir gehen runter an den Rhein. have to walk a little bit more carefully here because there are stones, and the stones are not the problem. I mean, I'm quite good on bare feet, but some idiots smash their bottles, beer bottles and stuff, and then you can step into glass, and I really don't want that. Okay, let's see. Glad I have a good torch. Wo steckst du, Dicker? Okay, Tashi already ran down to the river. Over there, the lights, that is the city of Bonn, Germany's former capital. Although that sounds way more impressive than it is. Bonn actually is a really sweet little town. It's not a capital at all. Not the slightest bit to be compared to Berlin or some other big cities, even like Cologne, which is only a little bit downstream from here. But I like Bonn because you always meet people whom you know, and you run into familiar faces, and you can't get lost. And yeah, look here where these plants are growing. It's usually all underwater. I don't even know what is growing here. I don't know this plant, which is really rare because I usually know all the plants, but this one I don't know. Tashi, bist du im Wasser? I think Tashi went for a swim in the river. I don't blame him. It's still nice and warm, and I would do the same if I had brought swimming clothes. Although I wouldn't go into that river because the current is too strong. I would go over there because that's another river. Mouthing over, you can't see anything, I'm sorry. Mouthing over here and connecting to the River Rhine. Tashi, hol mal ein Stöckchen. Wo ist ein Stöckchen? He wants me to throw a stick, but I can't find any. Hier sind keine, Tashi. Ah, there are some. Wait. Oh, and I hear people. Guten Abend, Entschuldigung, wollte Sie nicht stören. Here we go. There's a nice one. Tashi, willst du schwimmen? Ja. Warte mal. So. Oh. Guck mal, ob das gut geht. Alle. Hopp. Ja, fein. Super. Have a good night, guys.